It's Tuesday, May 14th, 2024. Let's talk about the news. From the Associated Press, Putin replaces Shoigu as Russia's defense minister as he starts his fifth term. Over the weekend, Russian President Putin, fresh into his fifth term running the country, announced the replacement of his longtime defense minister, Sergei Shoigu, replacing him with a close ally, Andrei Belousov. Belousov's appointment will need to be approved by Russia's upper parliamentary house, though the Russian government mostly rubber stamps Putin's decisions, so that's not expected to hold up this ascension. And his appointment as defense minister is interesting, in part because it comes shortly after a successful attack by Ukrainian forces on Russia's border city Belgorod, and because Belousov has generally held economics-focused positions in the government, though he was made first deputy prime minister in 2020. Upon stepping down from his position as defense minister, Shoigu was appointed as a secretary of Russia's Security Council. From The Guardian, Venezuela loses its last glacier as it shrinks down to an ice field. Venezuela's last remaining glacier, the Humboldt Glacier, has been reclassified as an ice field after having shrunk a lot more than anticipated. Venezuela is now thought to be the first country to have lost all of its glaciers in the modern era, and it was previously home to 6 of them, though 5 had already disappeared by 2011. There's no globally accepted size criterion for a glacier, but one commonly used minimum is about 10 hectares, and the Humboldt Glacier shrank to less than 2 hectares over the course of just a few years, a rate of depletion that's considered to be quite rapid for a large body of ice. And from the Wall Street Journal, Biden to quadruple tariffs on Chinese EVs. Today, the Biden administration is expected to announce a significant hike in the tariffs applied to Chinese electric vehicles sold in the States, increasing the existing 25% levy to around 100%, alongside an existing 2.5% duty on all vehicles imported into the country. This is considered to be a pretty big deal, as protective tariffs of this kind are meant to safeguard local businesses from international competition, and China has become the clear dominant player in the electric vehicle and connected technologies space, boasting by far the largest output and by many metrics the best and cheapest products as well. US automakers have complained that it's an uneven playing field, as the Chinese government often puts its thumb on the scale, supporting Chinese companies in vital industries in various ways. And while some analysts see these sorts of protectionist measures as vital to ensure a competitive landscape, disallowing Chinese companies from killing off all their competition before they can really get started on their own EV portfolios, others see it as a wasted opportunity to take advantage of cheap, abundant EVs that could help more people transition to electric vehicles, and in turn help reduce the US's greenhouse gas emissions faster. If you're finding some value in One Sentence News, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts, and or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com. And you can support this and other related projects, like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts, at understandery.com.